Hey guys, for today's video, we're filming one of my favorite videos of the year. This is just a video where I get to talk about all my favorite makeup products that I've loved this entire year. And you guys know I love to talk, and you guys know I love makeup, so I just get to share all the things that I love with you. We're talking Best of Beauty 2018. I have so much stuff. I have so much stuff. You know what? Let me just go ahead and film a little clip on my phone and I'll just insert it. If you guys could only see. Yeah. Okay, these are all products that you've seen me talk about all year long. I've mentioned them in favorites, I've used them in tutorials, things that I've said I can't stop using. I've been using this non-stop. I love these products. I mentioned them on Instagram. You get the point, right? So these are just the best of the best that I've loved this year, that I've used consistently over and over and over, that I've purchased multiples of, that I keep in my purse, stuff like that. So I'm gonna do my best to breeze through this as quickly as possible. I don't wanna talk about these products for too long. These are things that I just talk about on a regular basis. So I'm gonna try to do just things that either have come out in 2018 or that I've discovered in 2018. Because I know some of these are not just new releases for this past year, but these are things that are new to me. So let's start with face, okay? So the first one I wanna talk about is this from Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. Love this foundation. This is like my mixing foundation to go in my matte foundations. Something that I like to use when I want a little bit of glow to the face, a little bit of dewiness. It's a little too dewy for me to use it on its own, but it's just the perfect mixing foundation. Like if my skin's just a little dry, or like right now my skin is extra dry because of the winter months, I've been using dewy foundations, guys. Who am I? Who am I? Seriously. I love to just do a dab in my matte foundations. It's so beautiful. Love it. I'll keep it in my collection forever because it's that good. This concealer from Catrice, this is the high coverage concealer. Again, just love this concealer. I use this for my under eyes sometimes, but my favorite thing to use this for is to carve out my brows. It's so creamy. It just gets the job done. I don't like Shape Tape to carve out my brows, even though I use it as a concealer. This is just so creamy, and I just like it. I really like it. It's very blendable. It has a very nice shade to it, and I've been using it nonstop. I just love it. I have this Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. This is from Essence. Did I say that twice? I think I just said that twice. I discovered this in my Essence, trying out new products, and since I've done that video, I've been using this exclusively. I have not used my MAC Emphasize. If you guys have been watching me for a while now, you know I'm obsessed with MAC Emphasize. Couldn't tell you the last time I used it. I actually mentioned it in my products I can't live without, and then I think I did my Essence video shortly after or shortly before. And I was like, I can't live without this product. I have to use it every single day. I've gone through so many of those, and ever since I fell in love with this, I haven't touched Emphasize. It's the weirdest thing, and I forget about it now. It's so crazy, but I just love this. It gets the job done. This blush from Burts Bees, this is the Toasted Cinnamon. Just such a beautiful color. This is something where I just love the way it makes my skin look. It's a really warm, peachy, bronzy type of blush, just right up my alley. It's like a satiny type of blush, so it looks really pretty on the skin. It looks very glowy. It's a nice in-between matte and shimmer. If I just don't want to do something super shimmery, I'll go in with this. Love it. This was one where I just used this for months consistently, to the point that it fell out of the pan. Ew, that's kind of gross. But yeah, I really, really love this. This is just was a staple this year. I really had a hard time putting that down. I have this from Milani. This is a highlighter palette, and this is amazing. It's just amazing. I love it. Really good, super, super pigmented. I mix all three shades together. This, look at this one, intense. I talk about this all the time, so I'm sure you guys already know. This is the Rose Glow, beautiful, blinding, wet looking, affordable drugstore highlight. I mean, just beautiful. We have to talk about Amrezy, because I believe this came out at the beginning of this year, if I'm not mistaken. I've already not hit pan, but I have a nice little dent right here where I've just used this so much because I'm so in love with it. Just such a unique, different type of highlighter. I wish all highlighters were this type of formula. It's kind of like a gel formula. Very different, very pretty, very wet looking. Looks beautiful on all different skin tones. If I have to recommend one highlight, because I do have 3 more I'm going to talk about. If I have to recommend one, I would definitely recommend that one because it's just so unique and so different. What is this hair? Get out of my video. This loose highlight from ColourPop, this is kind of like what I like to use as a highlight topper. This is in the shade Gnomie. I especially love this in the summertime because it has these really pretty flecks of silver. You guys, I have videos on all of these products, so I'm not gonna like show too many swatches or talk too much about each product because I've talked about them many times. I don't wanna just kind of like keep saying the same thing over and over, even though I totally do that. I don't wanna be like, you know, ramble on and on too much, but this is just really beautiful. One of my favorite combinations over the summer was actually Anastasia and Amrezy, and then this as a highlight topper. Just like makes your face so glowy. It was just perfect for the summertime. It really gives you that nice like glowy, intense, like beaming highlight. Now, these last two are newer to me. They're ones that I haven't had for that long, just like the last month or two, but ones that I have not been able to put down. I've been using consistently, if not every day, like every other day basically. And oh shit, did I just break this? Oh yeah, I sure did. This one is the Fenty, oh wow, now I just dug a hole in it. You know what? This one is the Fenty Beauty. This is the How Many Carats highlighter. This is also like what I like to use kind of as like a highlight topper. Just very unique, very different. Something that I have never seen before, and I really love it to just add that extra sparkle. Super pretty if you just want to add like a glow. You want to take your highlight to the next level. This is very expensive. It's like 40 bucks, something like that. But you know, if you just want to try it out, you want to splurge and just get something different that you don't have in your collection, and you just want to try something new, I totally recommend it. I do really love it a lot. I use this almost every single day on top of all my highlighters since I bought it. I love it. And then this next one is Ofra Rodeo Drive. I just got this like a month ago. Have not put it down since. I love it with the Fenty one. This just looks like you have dripping wet highlighter on your face. I bought the mini one. It was the biggest regret and mistake of my life. If there are things in a mini, I'm at the point where I just never go through products anymore because I test so much makeup, I try out so much makeup, I'm always doing reviews, I'm always trying new things, I'm always getting new things for my kit and my clients and myself that it's very rare that I'll go through something like, especially like a highlighter. So I bought the mini one and I have a feeling I'm gonna go through it quickly, and I was like, of course, the one product that I just immediately fell in love with, I bought a mini. Why did I do that? I don't know. But anyways, moving on, I want to talk about this from Pretty Vulgar. This is also a newer product for me, but just a powder that I actually like this more than the peach powder. I'm just gonna say it. I fell in love with the Too Faced peach powder when I first bought it, and it was just a favorite of mine. I was using it for months and months and months, and as soon as I got this, who's peach powder? I don't know who she is anymore because this is my new favorite powder. Just like a nice, beautiful, matte, translucent powder that adds brightness. I can set my concealer with this, I can set my whole face with this, and it never looks cakey. Never. Even with my skin being as dry as it is right now, I can't even really use a matte foundation. This still doesn't look cakey. So I know I'm gonna be taking this into next year, and I'm still gonna be using it nonstop. And I love it. It's just really good. I'm just so picky with powders too, especially. I really like it. Okay, let's talk about these from NYX. So I did start using these last year. I looked it up on my channel, and I think I had them in a haul at the very end of 2017. The NYX contours, this is Sculpt, and then this one is Toffee. These are cheap, $5 each. You can't go wrong with them. Ever since I discovered these. Now again, like I said, I did purchase these at the end of last year, but I don't think I started using them. Like I think I just tried them like once or twice and I stopped using them, and I was still using like Kat Von D and Anastasia contours, but I gave them another chance and haven't put them down since. I think I've just used these exclusively the whole entire year. I know I've used like my Anastasia ones and Kat Von D seldom. Like honestly, probably like 5 times out of the whole entire year. Those were my contours, and they're perfect. I mix Sculpt and Toffee together. Every time I do my makeup, those are like my contour shades now. I'm not even gonna repurchase my Anastasia or Kat Von D ones because I just love those so much, and they're $5. I wanna talk about brushes because I did discover a lot of good brushes this year, and you guys know how I feel about Sigma. I love my Sigma eyeshadow brushes, but for the face, BH Cosmetics vegan brushes. Oh wait. You're not BH. I'll talk about that one later. Some of these are newer. Did I use this one? Did I use this yet? I didn't use this one yet, so I don't want to talk about that one. I think I just grabbed it by mistake. But this one, the V2, I just ordered this. Like I got it like a week ago or so. Haven't put it down since. Love it for bronzer, blush, contour. This was like my go-to bronzer brush this year, the 11. I just got this one as well, the V1. I've been using this one for powder. The highlight brush, this is the V14. I actually made that order because I needed a new highlight brush and I wanted to try this. I ended up buying like a lot of the vegan collection to try out, and it was all just so I could get this, but you know, my fingers have a problem. I just start adding things to the cart and then I hit purchase and it's like I black out. I don't even know what hit me. This one is the V17. This is like a nice little detail powder brush. These are brushes that I just talk about on a regular basis, but again, I just want to let you guys know what I love them for. This one is the V20, my favorite crease detail crease brush. They're always on sale. You can get them for like $2-3 sometimes when they have them on sale. I cannot stress enough that if you have a chance to try out these brushes, that you try them out. They're affordable, they're vegan obviously, and they're incredible quality. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. Okay, I have two brushes from Luxie. This first one is the Luxie 516. This is the duo fiber brush. I have never been into duo fiber brushes. Like, I would buy them, but I would never use them, and I just didn't know what to use them for. This year, I really love to use them on not only myself, but on clients, but especially in the summertime. I've told you guys, like in my summer videos, that I love matte gold deposit. I love to use this duo fiber brush just around the, like right over my bronzer to make my skin look extra glowy and extra radiant. And I've tried lots of duo fiber brushes, but this one was the one that kind of reeled me in. So this one was a favorite for me this year. This one from Luxie as well. This is the Luxie 141. I got this in a BoxyCharm, so I'm sure they have something similar, maybe not the same packaging, because I think it was like a deal or a special, or I don't know what the deal was, but I think they did it specifically for BoxyCharm. But I'll have everything linked below, so if I can find it online, obviously it'll be linked. But this is one where like I didn't know I needed this brush until I had it, and this is what I use to get up in this inner corner for concealer. Ever since I got this brush, this is what I've been using it for. Sometimes with a sponge, especially if you do your eyes first, it's hard to get up in there, but this is what I've been using that brush for. And like I said, I didn't know I needed it until I bought it. I have a couple of Morphe brushes. I know like I'm not the most massive Morphe fan, despite what I say about some of their brushes being garbage. I do like some of their brushes, and these were my favorites this year. This one at the M421 is what I use to carve out my brows. I also use this to apply glitter glue. I need multiples of these. I keep forgetting to buy them, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a couple next time I go to the store. The M432, this is what I use to define my lower lash line. I use this for gel liner. I use this for shadow on the top lash line. I have multiples of these because that's how much I love this brush. You can also use it to carve out the brows. You can use it to fill in your brows. This is just a really great, like, all-in-one type of multi-purpose brush. And I know I've said a lot of their brushes fray and they don't last and they're not that great of quality. This one is really stiff and it's never frayed. Again, I have multiples and I've washed them tons and tons and tons and tons of times and they've always held their shape. So I really love this brush. And then this one from Morphe as well, the M167. Ever since I got this is like my go-to to just kind of take a shadow and swipe it all over the lid. It's really nice because you can kind of carve out the lid. If you want to do like a cut crease, you want something a little more like precise where you gotta like get up in there and kind of make like a nice sharp shape on your lid. This has been my go-to lid brush. Gotta give credit where it's due. Okay, let's talk about the Anastasia Brow Definer. Now I know this came out years ago, it's old news. A lot of people that I watch love the Brow Definer, and I remember thinking, that's the dumbest shape ever. Who the hell could ever do their brows with a shape like that? This girl, that's who. Ever since I got this, I have not hardly even touch my Brow Wiz. I hardly ever use my dip brow anymore, which is one of my favorite brow products of life. I've been exclusively using this to the point that I got this like a month ago, and that's how much I already have left. It's almost done and I already have a new one waiting for me because that's how much I love this. And what took me so long? That's all I have to say. Okay, let's move on to eyes and then we'll do lips. So all the NYX pigments this year were just a favorite of mine. Now, I used to be obsessed with their glitters. I'm not really into glitter anymore. Like, I still like glitter and I'll use it on occasion, but now I'm just into shadow like what I have on today. Just really shiny, really reflective, finely milled, like a pop of just an intense shadow. And I'm just not a glitter girl anymore. I don't know what happened. It's just not me anymore. But this was the year where I really discovered the NYX pigments. Now, I did have just one in the past. I bought this like a while back. I only used it one time. I literally never used it again. Say hey guys.
Hey guys.
You look like a troll.
Don't put that in there.
I'm putting it in there.
No, I look ugly.
I'm just kidding, honey. You look beautiful. You're like one of those people who just wakes up and you're beautiful. I hate you. Get out of my life. It's not really a shade that I use on a regular basis, at least. It's called Shanghai Sun. It's just like something that I just never reach for, so I never used it. One day I was just like, I want to try their pigments. Bought a bunch of pigments and I've been obsessed with them ever since. So this was kind of the first one that I got. Never really used it that often, but I found this one. This one is Old Hollywood. This one is like, I'll show you guys a couple of swatches because I don't think I've talked about these in particular. I'm sure I've like worn them in videos and I've probably worn them on Instagram and stuff, but I haven't really talked about them like just by themselves. Old Hollywood, just super, super pretty, like antique kind of bronzy color. This one is my obsession right now. I have this on my lid today. It's called Vegas Baby. Like beautiful. I've already used this on a couple of clients and like just obsessed with it. Brighten Up. This one is also like super, super pretty. Just super intense, beautiful, shiny pigments. Like they're beautiful. And then this one is Almond. It's kind of like a almond color, I guess you could say, with some glitter in it. But this year was just the year where I was so obsessed with these NYX pigments. I love them. They're affordable, they're great quality. I know there's other pigments out there. I also love the Inglot pigments, but those are expensive. They're like $20-something. Beautiful. If you can spend the money on them, great. But these are just really nice and affordable, and I definitely reach for these more than I reach for my Inglot ones because they're a little bit more on the wearable side. Like they're more of like an everyday type of look. Whereas the Inglot ones are just kind of like something I would do on a special occasion, but just amazing quality. Those have been my favorites and I've just really been enjoying them. Like not just lately, but throughout the whole entire year. These from NYX also, the Glitter Gold Shadows. Now again, I think I got these in like October or something like that, but I just really love them. Like they're super pretty. These are comparable to the Stila. I wouldn't say the glitters, but the satin liquid shadows, which I absolutely hate. I love the glitters, I hate the shimmers. They crease on me, they don't last on my eye, they're patchy. I don't like those at all, so I do not recommend them. But these I would say are comparable to those. They're just not quite as satiny. They do have little flecks of glitter, but they're not intense as the Stila ones. But they're just really pretty. They don't budge. You put them on your eye, they dry down, and they're not gonna move at all. We Out is my favorite, and then this purple one's also really pretty, Retrograde, if you want something, you know, a little more different, a little colorful. But this one, I mean, it's a taupe. You guys know I'm into taupes. Just so pretty. Like last all day. I have a whole review on this one in particular, and you can see I had it on throughout the whole day. It didn't budge at all. This is the Ring the Alarm palette from the Vault collection. I know some people love it, some people hate it. I happen to just be one that loves it, and this was a palette that ever since it came out, I've definitely been like using it regularly. I use this at least once a week for sure. I used it non-stop when I first got it, and I feel like I was doing so many looks on Instagram and so many tutorials with it because it's just really good. Now the mattes are great, they're blendable, they're pigmented. This one is stunning right here. I love this. This one, oh wait. This one is stunning. Sorry, I'm looking in my computer, so I'm going backwards. But just really like a beautiful warm tone, affordable palette, 15 bucks. You can't beat it. I really like that a lot this year. This one from Alamar Cosmetics, this was my go-to palette over the summer. This is the first one, the Reina del Caribe, just like beautiful summer colors. This one, El Melicon, this one was my favorite. Like just so pretty, so unique, so shiny. Like I was just really into shiny, like bright colors. I feel like this year, like what I have on, like this for example, just beautiful palette. The mattes are great. I used this the whole summer. I just could not put it down. It's just like the perfect summer palette as well. Of course I have to mention this. This was one where I was like, I don't need that palette. I have all these shades. I saw it in stores and of course like I couldn't resist it. Soft Glam is one that I definitely use on a lot of my clients, on myself as well. I've already hit pan on this one. I've almost hit pan on Mulberry, and just like really beautiful. Anastasia shadows just don't ever disappoint me, and I know I'm always gonna love their palettes. Those are my two favorites. This one is Sultry and then this one is Bronze. It's just beautiful. Okay, let's talk about lashes. these are the ones that I need a pair of lashes that I can depend on, that I know are gonna look good, that I know are easy to apply, and I know are flattering. I feel like I just bounce kind of back and forth between these four. So the first ones are Kiss lashes. These are the Fifth Ave ones in the style Opulence. $10 lashes. I don't know how many times I've used them. A ton. You guys know, if you've been watching my videos, following my looks on Instagram, you know how many times I've used these lashes. These are the same pair I've had all year, still in good shape. You can just clean them off, clean out the glitter, shadow, glue, whatever. That doesn't just go for these, it goes for all of these lashes that I'm talking about. Just amazing quality, like affordable, beautiful, thick, fluffy lashes. These from Flutter, these are in the style Intoxicating. I'm sure everybody knows about these. I think Jaclyn Hill is kind of what got me onto these lashes, but just beautiful, like full, pretty, like goes with any eye look type of lash. These from Coco. I left my other ones at my grandma's house, my used ones, so this is a new pair. I just ordered some more Coco lashes. I'm gonna need to do another haul for you guys because I got a lot of new makeup recently that I want to talk about and show you guys. But these from Coco in the style Venus. These were my lash, like probably like the last month, I would say. All of December, I just, like, I know I've tried other ones here and there, but these in the last month for sure have been my go-tos. And like, I even remember I just recently tried the House of Lashes from, oh my god, House of Lashes, the one that Desi Perkins always talks about, the Iconic lashes. And I thought for sure I was gonna love them. I was like, Desi Perkins love these. A lot of people talk about these lashes. I know I'm gonna love them. And I'm not obsessed with them. You know, I've only tried them twice, but I tried to wear them on Christmas and they just wouldn't go on my eye. They were so hard to apply. I had worn them once previously, but I just couldn't get the one on my eye. I got so frustrated, I ripped them off and I grabbed these. And again, they go with every look. I love them. They're just one of my favorites. I have some backups coming in the mail because I was obsessed with them. These from Buku Lashes. I did a sponsorship with this company a couple months ago, I think over the summer. She was so kind to send me a bunch of these because I talked about in my video how obsessed I was with this style in Ms. Lovely. Like just beautiful, fluttery, full like lashes. They're just so pretty. They're so pretty. They go with every look. These four were definitely my go-to lashes, I would say, for probably not the year, because some of these I discovered like in the summertime, I remember specifically, but just ones that I just bounce back and forth between, like from here on out, you know? I always know I can count on these four specifically, and I know I'm gonna continue to use them into the new year. Now we just have lip products to go through. We have a lot of lip products, like it's a lot, but we're gonna go through it very, very quickly. Okay, so let's start with liquid lips. The first ones I want to mention are from Smashbox. Now, I can't remember when I discovered these. I feel like if it wasn't the beginning of this year, it was the end of last year that I feel like it's okay to talk about them, to include them in this video, basically. So these, I feel like, were just some of my favorite liquid lips. Now, I don't like liquid lips. I don't usually wear them on a regular basis. Like, I'll wear them for videos if I'm just filming a video and I'm gonna take it off, or I'll wear it like as a base for a gloss. These are the most comfortable liquid lips I think I've ever worn. Like, these are probably my favorite liquid lip formula, to the point that I need all of them. They're so beautiful, so comfortable. The applicator is perfection. You don't even need a lip liner with these. I don't really wear lip liner that often anyways. I'm more into it. I'm gonna talk about one lip liner that I really enjoyed this year, but you don't need a lip liner with these. So if you're not into lip liners, you can just buy these. They're expensive. They're $24, $25, yeah, but I just feel like they're just such good quality. They last all day. They will not budge through eating, drinking, talking, anything. They're just so good. For me, where I'm one where I just don't care for liquid lips. I don't like the feeling. I don't like my lips being dried out. My lips are always chapped, so I don't care for liquid lips. They're just not something that I reach for, and I like to wear those. I feel like it kind of says something, you know? Like, I don't have a ton of liquid lips that I love, but those are definitely, I would say, probably like my first or second favorite type of formula. My next one is this one from Ofra. This is another one where their liquid lips are just very comfortable. I really enjoy wearing them. They don't dry my lips out. They don't get patchy, long lasting. You guys know all the jazz. You should already know that this was one of my favorite colors this year. This is the shade Verona, and this is just like perfect for the fall especially. It's like a brownie nude, just really nice for fall, summer, spring, winter, whatever, year round, but this was just definitely a favorite of mine. I used this a lot this year and I really enjoyed it. ColourPop 951. Now I actually did discover their satin lips this year, I believe. I used to only know about their liquid lips. I have a lot of their liquid lips, but I just never find myself reaching for them unless it's like a red or something like that. But this one, this was with I Love Sadie. This is 951, just like a beautiful rosy brown, kind of like Verona, but a little more on the rosy side. Verona's a little more kind of terracotta. It's this one right here, but just one of my favorites. So comfortable. They last a really long time, almost like their liquid lips, but more comfortable. They'll wear away a little bit in the center since they are satin, and they leave like a nice kind of stain on your lips, just like beautiful, beautiful. I love them. I love them. I love their satin lips. Affordable as well. You can't beat them. Okay, this from Dose of Colors. This is newer to me, but as you can see, it's been abused already because it's the perfect, most beautiful nude ever. This is the satin lip in the shade Toast. So pretty, so pretty. I never ever have to mix this with anything. Usually I kind of feel like with lips, I always have to like mix a lipstick and a gloss, a lip liner and a liquid lip, a satin lip and a gloss. You know what I mean? Like I always have to mix things to get my perfect color that I like. This is like a one-stop shop. I love it. I want 50 of these because I love it. Again, it's newer, but I definitely know I'm going to be taking it into the new year with me, and I'll still continue to use it nonstop. And this one from Maybelline. This is the Shine Lipstick in Baddest Beige. This is beautiful. I'm actually almost out of this. I couldn't even tell you the last time I went through a lipstick, but just so pretty. Like a really nice pinky nude. Another one that I like to layer this on top of liquid lips to make them more comfortable and just like super shiny. It makes your lips look really juicy, really pretty, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful formula and color. Okay, let's talk about glosses. I have this gloss from NYX. This is the Slip Tease Lip Lacquer in Chic Appeal. This is like one of those really intense, milky, I'm running out of space, one of those intense milky nudes, just super opaque. I know like really opaque glosses are not everything's thing, but I actually happen to enjoy them. Just really pretty. Like you can wear it on its own, you can wear it over a liquid lip, a lipstick, whatever. Just I've been really enjoying that a lot. My favorite combination over the summer was that and then this from e.l.f. This is the Alyssa Ashley, I almost called her Alicia. Alyssa Ashley Nude Rose Gloss. You can wear these two alone, but I really enjoyed these two together. I would do this and then that in the center, and that was like my lip combo of the summer. I feel like that's what I reach for the majority of the time. Oh, these from Makeup Revolution, the lip toppers. I just keep these in my purse because I love to have them just if I'm running errands and I have no makeup on. I just want to do like a little gloss on the lips. I want something really shiny and sparkly. These remind me so much of the Fenty gloss bombs, but they're like $6 versus, what are they, like 20, something like that? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I had this one on the other day. This one is Exquisite, and then the silver one is Fortune, by the way, but I had this one on, the more pinky one, the other day. I'm almost out of the pink one. That's how much I've been using it. My sister literally looked at me and was like, what is on your lips? That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. I need to know what it is right now. And it was this. I just had this on by itself, and it's stunning. The Dose of Colors glosses. I have Honey, I'm Home, Can You Not, and Goals. Goals is kind of like this one from Makeup Revolution, but this has more gold flecks in it. Again, one of those glosses that I just like to do by itself if I'm kind of out running errands and I just want like a really pretty gloss on. I'll just throw this on. This is one of those ones I'll just kind of keep in my purse just for something like that. Honey, I'm Home is kind of like a peachy nude, really, really pretty. These are very opaque as well. These I think were some of my favorites this year. I really like these. I don't know how I still have Can You Not left because this was probably my favorite of the whole year. It's like the perfect gloss to go over everything and anything. yeah, this was probably my favorite the whole year. I'm looking at everything in front of me and just kind of trying to think back to the year. This was definitely my favorite. I need 75. Lastly, I'm gonna talk about lip liners, and you guys know I'm not a big lip liner fan. I kind of went from like never using lip liners to using probably lip liners like maybe once or twice a week because I really just enjoyed these. And these are the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liners. I got a couple of different colors, all kind of like brownie nude shades. This one is Cold Brew. It's like a dark brown. Really, really pretty. Just like nice if you kind of want to just do like a nice like ombre lip, or you want a lot of definition to your lip, you can use that. This one is Sandstorm. It's like your typical nude pretty much. And then this one is London, which is kind of the same as Sandstorm, maybe a little bit more on the pinky side, but these are just really like nice long-lasting lip liners. They remind me so much of the MAC lip liners. I don't know how many times I've said that in my videos, where they just don't budge. And they're literally a fraction of the price. So again, I still don't use lip liners all the time, but when I do, I either use MAC Half Red, which is like just my favorite lip liner of all time because of the color. I love the way it looks. Or I'll use one of these Suede Matte lip liners, and I've been enjoying them. I've been into lip liner more because of these in particular. Is that everything? I'm like out of breath because I've never talked so fast and so much in my life. That's a lie. I talk fast and a lot on a regular basis. Anyways, that's everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for just watching in general. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've tried any of these products. I'm interested to see if anybody else has loved these products the way that I love them, or if it's just me and if I'm crazy. I don't think I am. Like, I'm really picky with makeup, so I'm like, if I love this, everybody has to love this, right? Probably not, but that's the way I kind of see it in my head, you know? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos in 2019. Like, where did 2019 even come from? How did we even get through 2018? What is going on in this world? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.